Alright, today's pet battle spotlight is going to be on the Enchanted Pen. He is a high tier 2, possibly low tier 1 pet who is really good at basically surprising your opponent. They might think they have a great matchup, and then your Enchanted Pen can really turn the tide with Foreboding Curse. It is a debuff, Enchanted Pen. It is a debuff that adds 55 damage to every attack, including dots or multi-turn attacks. So any sort of dot or multi-turn attack is really powerful with it. And it reduces the target speed by 25%. So it basically functions as a single target timeless anomaly, or whatever the thing that basically just decreases, and that speed decrease is really powerful. If your Enchanted Pen gets the Foreboding Curse on a speed rabbit, you will actually outspeed that rabbit now with your pen. So he's pretty good with pets that normally are outsped by other pets and typically aren't that great because of that. Because you can decrease your enemy's speed, and obviously any sort of dot combo is going to do pretty well. So this is a fun team that I was inspired to make by Karakaya, one of my viewers, named my pen after him. And it's not the best team ever to use this combo that he asked me to try out, but I'll try a better combo later on. For now, I'm just going to use the Enchanted Pen because that is who the focus is on for the day. I have a couple teams here that hopefully I'll try to get one win each during this video, but we'll have to see. Waiting on somebody else to accept the queue. And yeah, it's a pretty okay looking team, though. It has 2 dodges available, lots of healing with the Son of Seath, and the idea is for you to put your immolation, or whatever it's called, your immolate? Yeah, your immolate up. Oh, we're going against a hardcore darkness team. So, my healing is going to have a very hard time being effective. I feel like my best bet is to bring in my Jadefire Spirit to... Oh, he's bringing in his Nightshade Sproutling, though. He might go for a Call Darkness right off the bat, so in case he does that, I will go ahead and hit him with an Immolate. Since he did blind me, I will dodge the Call Darkness with a Fade and bring in my Son of Seath. Son of Seath said, oh, he's bringing in his... Oh, I wish I'd stayed in. Okie dokie. Well, at this point, I'm wondering whether it's worth it to switch back into my Jadefire Spirit. I don't think it is. What I'll probably do is throw up a Touch of the Animus and drain blood after he annihilates my face with a Nocturnal Strike. Alrighty, so now I'm going to heal up quite a bit from that damage. I'll go ahead and hit him with a Plague Blood. He's going to bring in his Nightshade Sproutling. He's doing a lot of switching, which is cool, but it's really kind of interesting how he's doing that. I feel like he's going to blind me now, so I'm going to bring in my Enchanted Pen to dodge the darkness if he doesn't use it right off the bat. Awesome possum. So now I can use my Evanescence. It will dodge the darkness. And he might bring in his bird. I don't think I'm faster than his bird after slowing him by 25%, but I might be. I really don't think so, though. I'm just gonna throw out a Foreboding Curse no matter who he brings in. He is bringing in the Bone Serpent. Okay. I kind of not sure whether I want to bring in the Elemental. He does have only a 40% chance to hit me with Nocturnal Strike, so I think I will go ahead and hope that he misses. He totally landed it. Alright, well, now I'm going to immolate him. And he is destroying my Jadefire Spirit. I'm going to dodge the darkness with a Fade. And he's switching out anyways. Alrighty, he's going to blind me, so I'm going to switch into my enchanted pen. There's the blind. I want to go ahead and dodge since I can't hit him anyways. He might switch. Nope, he's going to go ahead and use his Call Darkness. Alrighty. I feel like he's going to bring in his Bone Serpent again here. So I'll probably go ahead and attack him, because if he does bring him in, I can kill him on the next turn. Alrighty. He's going to just try to 1v1 me. I'm going to keep attacking, because I expect the switch into the Bone Serpent any minute now. Oh, he's bringing in the Jungle Beak. Alrighty. I actually have a pretty decent matchup against the Jungle Beak, because right now I'm faster, first of all. And he did crit me without even rain dance up, but my magic racial saved me. So Enchanted Pen is really shining against this team, since he does have a power speed Nightshade Sproutling. It would be much harder for me if he had a speed. And I am going to take out his Bone Serpent and dodge on the next round. He's gotten 2 crits with Nocturnal Strikes. That is so fortunate that he got those crits on my Enchanted Pen, because my magic racial is saving me. So in comes the Nightshade Sproutling. I could throw up a... I think I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Foreboding Curse, because that way my other 2 pets will be faster than him. Trying to decide whether to sacrifice my Enchanted Pen now. Actually, he used his Call Darkness into my dodge, so I'm going to go ahead and attack him. Definitely a misplay on his part to use his Call Darkness like that. And, not sure if it's worth it to switch. My Son of Seath is faster than him now, so I guess I may as well switch into him. Plague Blood will take him out here, so we'll go ahead and see if we can land that under Darkness. And he switched out. Okay. He's still slower than me for 1 more round, so 1 more Plague Blood will take him out. And I'm not sure why he's stalling. I guess maybe he's mad about losing. That's okay. It's actually not a bad tactic against me to do this, by the way, because my internet's crap, so occasionally I just randomly disconnect. So the longer you can stall, the more likely it is you'll be able to win, to beat me. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's not very polite. All right. So there's a win for this team. Not the best team ever, but it was able to really... The Enchanted Pen was really good there. So I'll go ahead and bring in another team that really synergizes well with this Enchanted Pen. Using the Clockwork Gnome, your turrets hit for a lot under... Foreboding Curse. Also, your Bleeds and your Falcosaur Swarm will just destroy anybody. I am running the Sharp Talon instead of the Snow Feather, because having the Foreboding Curse means I can get away with having slower pets. And the Bleed is really nice with a Foreboding Curse, if it adds up. You know, sorry. If you are able to basically do the entire setup. He does have 2 dragons, but I have humanoid damage that he might not suspect. So what I think I will do is start with my Clockwork Gnome. I am faster than his Fairy Dragon, so I'm going to go ahead, hit him with... I think I'm going to hit him with a Blitz. No, I'm going to have to go ahead and throw down my turret. I don't want to give away that I have Blitz yet. That could be really useful. Oh, this guy has a sneaky clone dance team. Oh dear. He's gonna bring in his bird now. So I'm going to bring in my enchanted pen. He's going to rain dance, and I think he actually does run liftoff, so I'm not going to chance it and dodge the nocturnal strike. I'm going to go ahead, hit him with a foreboding curse just so that my turrets do extra damage to his bird while he's up on the front line. I might sacrifice my... Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice my Sharp Talon here. Oh, and he brought in his... Okay, that's very smart. Going to go ahead and apply the bleed to his Death Talon Whelp Guard. My bird is pretty worthless because he's squishy, so Cyclone's just going to remove his racial almost instantly. Like, purely from the Cyclone damage, I'm already almost half health, so... Now I am... are we equal speed? I think we are equal speed, which is really awkward. That means I have to win this coin toss in order to get my debuff on him. He's probably going to go for a whirlwind. Oh, okay, so I did survive the whirlwind. That's very good. He's going to die to bleeds now that he has the debuff, so he's better off just staying in. Alrighty, well. Maybe he won't, but I'm pretty sure he just dies to bleeds in the back line, so... I'm gonna go for the bleed. Bleeds are nice, especially against this team, just because he likes to switch out so much. It's really gonna punish him for switching out and using his Cyclone strategy. So he's gonna bring in his Axebeak hatchling here. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw down my turret. Just to hit him. My enchanted pen's going to be great for cleaning up here as long as I don't die to Cyclone because I am faster and I have a dodge. So I'm going to go ahead and use my railgun. He's going to hit me with either a Nocturnal Strike or liftoff. Like I said, I think he actually runs liftoff because I played against him once before. I forgot about this team though. It's a very sneaky Cyclone team. You don't see it coming. So, he is running liftoff. I think I am going to be best off throwing down one more Cyclone. One more build turret. And he didn't get a crit, which is very fortunate, because it is a 55% hit chance. Alrighty, what's good about this Cyclone team is it's good against other Clone Dance teams, simply due to the fact that it has double dragons, which take less damage from the flying ability Cyclone. So he's gonna die on his Nether Fairy Dragon. Probably a good sacrifice there, just so he can get his Rain Dance cooldown back on back sooner while his Cyclone does damage. So he's probably gonna bring in his Death Talon Whelp Guard next, just to basically sacrifice him. Alrighty, so this is a little scary. He does have his Rain Dance up again. If he gets above his racial, it's actually going to be very hard for my enchanted pen to be able to do anything to him. So I think my best bet is going to be to blitz him here. And I really hope that this will keep him below his racial. Alrighty, a triple hit did guarantee that he's going to be below his racial, so it looks like it's going to be a win here. I'll go ahead and blitz him again. He's going to take me out with a Slicing Wind. A simple Quills will take him out, so no reason to get fancy and dodge or anything. And so my enchanted pen really wasn't useful at all in that battle, but he was nice to clean up with. So he's a great pet. Really synergizes well with a lot of teams. Gonna try this team. Maracas of Death using the Macabre Marionette and the Vengeful Porcupette. This team has a lot more synergy than it might look like on the surface. Enchanted Pin obviously synergizes very nicely with the Vengeful Porcupette just because he has flank, and so that multi-hit attack will do a lot of damage under Foreboding Curse. It's really not that much damage, like, you know, it's nothing crazy where it'll just one-shot anything, but it's going to make your opponent really rethink staying in for a full duration of it, and maybe they'll switch out, which, you know, anytime you can force them to switch, that's a turn they're basically not using, unless they have dots or a heal, like both of these two pets, though. This has Menagerie Custodian, and then the two best pets in the game, so a lot of diversity in his team. He's probably not going to start with the Menagerie Custodian. I'm going to assume he's not. Yeah, he's going to start with the Bone Serpent. My guess is he's just bringing the Menagerie Custodian to take care of Vengeful Porcupettes or Alpine Foxlings. He's going to go for his rotation here. I am great against these two pets, but unfortunately, he does still hit me so hard with his Bone Serpent. Might be able to kill him with a flank. So I'm gonna go... Oh, and I missed. That's really bad. It's really bad. If I'd hit him with that flank, he'd be dead right now. So... Not sure if I should stay in. I'm gonna go ahead and Powerball, and which should kill him here. So that I only need one more Powerball to get faster than the Terror Claw. Unfortunately, I'm just almost dead, so... Very little I can do. Now, the good thing is he is ability locked, so I can Powerball. I will take a little bit of dot damage, but I am faster than the Terror Claw, so... I'm anticipating he'll just bring in the Menagerie Custodian. My Enchanted Pin actually has quite a nice matchup against him. I think I'll go ahead and bring in the Marionette first, throw down some dots, and then bring in my Enchanted Pin. He is running Overtune. Alrighty, so most likely my best bet is to go ahead, throw down one of these first. Hope that that doesn't stun. And then, depending on how hard he hits me with Overtune, he might go for the Ion Cannon on the next round. He also might switch. I'm not going to be surprised if he switches into his Terror Claw here. No, he's going for it. Alrighty, so I am within kill shot range of his Ion Cannon. So, I will be very... I'm really expecting the Ion Cannon here. If I can soak it with my magic, that'll be great. Okay, that's really good. That is amazingly fantastic. I can go ahead and Foreboding Curse. He's going to die basically to dots and quills. And... I still have a Terror Claw to deal with, so I'm not out of the woods yet. But... this is definitely looking very good for my team. And I got a triple hit there, which is very good. He got the stun, unfortunately, so... he's gonna die to dots, is the nice thing. Do I want to save my pen? I kind of do. I'm gonna bring in my Marionette. Just to let him soak the Overtune while he dies to the Death and Decay. I'll go ahead and throw a Bone Barrage at him in case he attacks me here. He's gonna go ahead and heal. Okay. I'll save my Death and Decay for whenever he dodges, so I'll just hit him with a Maraca here. Awesome, there's the dodge. So out comes my Death and Decay. I actually hope he kills me, like, really fast, because I want to put up a Foreboding Curse on him before he has dodge off cooldown. It looks like I will be able to do that, so that's very good. Gonna go ahead and hit him with a Maraca, and the reason for that is I want my Bone Barrage dot to be up as long as possible against his Tarot Claw. Probably doesn't make a difference, but I think it is my best strategy to go ahead and now have the full 4 duration of Bone Barrage rather than 3 if I had used Bone Barrage right off cooldown. Gonna bring in my Enchanted Pen and pray to RNGesus that I don't get crit. If I get crit, it's gonna be a loss. Okay. Even if he crit me on the second Alpha Strike, it would have been fine. I just needed the first one not to. I'm anticipating a dodge, actually. Is there any point in me saving? No, there isn't. I'm just gonna attack him in case. Yeah, there's the dodge. I guess I could have dodged there. Don't think there was a point to, though. Go ahead and probably die here. Good. Alrighty, and then I really hope he attacks me here, because if he does, my Spirit Spikes will hit him hard. And then I will hit him with a flank and take him out. Alrighty. I mean, maybe I won't, but like this flank is going to hit really hard under Foreboding Curse. Yeah, I only needed a double hit, so... Alrighty, that was a very scary close game, but a really good one, honestly. Good job, Daegu. You're too good. Gonna play with some of these are probably the 2 best teams you can make with the Enchanted Pen. These ones are fun. This one's really quite good, actually, but it is using Marionette, who is not the best of the best. He's just good with the Enchanted Pen. These two teams are probably the 2 best teams you can make with an Enchanted Pen. Other than maybe like a Clone Dance with him. I mean, I guess technically a Blossoming Ancient. Hyjal Wisp is a good team as far as win rate is going to go. This is a very cool team. And honestly, not going to lie, I think I know who's playing it. It has so much synergy. It has to be. It has to be. Well, I'm going to start off with my rat. He's going to start off with his squirrel. Okay. I'm quite certain he's running wood chippers, so not a great matchup here, but I think I'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and crouch right off the bat. Yeah, wood chipper. I'm sure he's running flamethrower, and I don't know whether he's running adrenaline rush or crouch. I'm going to save my Call Darkness for if he brings in somebody else, like the... Oh, okay, so he's going to go ahead and tank me, which is, to be fair, this is a very good matchup for him. Go ahead and flurry him while I have crouch. I'm thinking about switching. As far as matchups go, I want to stay in on my rat, honestly. He has a really good matchup against... yeah, he's bringing in his hogs, who will hit me with a bleed, with a maul if I stay in. So I'm going to die, and I don't think it's worth it to sacrifice my rat. So I'm going to soak that maul with my magic pet. In case it crits or anything crazy, I won't go below 30% of my health. Not sure what else he's running. He might actually just switch here, but yeah, I feel like he's gonna switch into his magic, into his elemental. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack him first. He is switching into his elemental. Alrighty. Kind of want to use my dodge now in case he goes for a big attack. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I have to know. Alrighty. Well, it's not who I thought it was. I saw so much synergy in this team. I was dead certain. I was absolutely dead certain that it was Disco Doggy's team. There's the conflagrate. I think I'm gonna go ahead and basically accept my death. Don't think it's worth it to crouch. So I'm gonna go ahead, hit him with a Call Darkness. I'm surprised he didn't hit me with Flame Breath there. Kudos to this guy. He's a very strategic player, and I love his team. I absolutely love his team. I'm kind of sorry that I'm playing with such an overpowered team against him. And he missed under Darkness. That's really unfortunate. But like I said, these two last games that I'm going to play, assuming I win both of them, I'll obviously just play until I get wins. But these two last teams are going to be the two best teams that I can think of that use the Enchanted Pen. This is a very solid pet to pair up with this team, and this Darkness team is obviously really good. So the synergy, obviously, besides just throwing it with an overpowered Darkness, is Flurry and Bone Barrage do extra damage under Foreboding Curse. So it's a lot of multi-turn attacks with an already good synergy team. Surprised he brought in his Fell Flame, but it's possible that he's tapping out. I'm going to go ahead and just attack him real quick here. Nope, he's staying to fight. Okay. So he is bringing in his Fell Flame. I am surprised by that. I thought he would bring in Hogs, but, because he has his Fell Flame out, I want to go ahead and bring in my Pen. I can dodge either of these two abilities, and so that I shall. Yeah, that dot would destroy me. And I should be able to take out his Fell Flame if he doesn't switch. I kind of predict he's going to switch and consume Corpse here. Since he can't hit me anyways, that would be smart. Alrighty, so he looks like he's going to go ahead and sacrifice his Fell Flame. That will allow him to get off 2 Consume Corpses if, basically, if I allow that. I'm going to go ahead and put up a Foreboding Curse. Don't really want to frontline damage or front load damage into his humanoid since I know he is going to have that big heal. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is hit him with a Bone Barrage, basically to show off how much damage it does under Foreboding Curse. It'll be like 800 if all of them land. Jeez. Yeah, that's insane. That's 915 damage. And then I'm actually faster than him because of Foreboding Curse. So I'll get off a Call Darkness, and that'll take him out. So a very, very powerful team using the Enchanted Pen with the Phosphor Rat and the Bone Serpent. They're so incredibly strong together. It's really, really, really hard to come up with a counter to those two. Vengeful Porcupette obviously is great, but he just has he eventually dies, and this does so much burst, so much setup. It's really, really strong. And this team's probably better in a sense that like it'll beat more teams, but my team, the Dark Pen, will almost certainly beat Sentenced to Death. So even though Sentenced to Death is probably going to be a little bit better as far as a win rate goes, it really kind of it obviously is always situational. This game is rock paper scissors on steroids, so it depends on what you go up against. But this team does a very good job of kind of eliminating the rock paper scissors aspect of using the Wicked Soul and the Imp, because what do you want to bring in to counter these two? An aquatic, obviously. Like, you know, you bring in a crab, Shell Shield to take no dots. You don't get hit from Immolation, but the Enchanted Pen does strong damage and takes weak damage from Surge. Alright, very tough team to go up against. Very tough team to go up against. I think my best bet is honestly just to bring in my... Oh, he's bringing in his snake. He didn't want to go for the 50-50. Alright. That's cool with me. Ah, man. Ah, jeez. This is a really tough team to play up against with mine. Hate mirror matches with the Wicked Soul. I'm going to go ahead and attack him in case... Okay, so he is going to go ahead and go for that Poison Fang. That's probably a really smart idea. Is he going to go for the blind here? I feel like he is. I'm going to switch into my Fiendish Imp in case he goes for the Puncture Wound. There's the blind. I'm going to throw out my Immolation. I'm not going to really use my strategy because it's going to be more about beating his strategy. Alrighty, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? He might go for the Puncture Wound, or he might switch into his Wicked Soul. I feel like he's going to go for the Puncture Wound here, so... I'm going to bring in my... yeah, I'm going to bring in my magic just to soak that Puncture Wound. He's probably going to try to dot me here. So I'm just going to bring in my Wicked Soul, heal up my team a little bit. And he's probably going to switch out now that he doesn't have cooldowns. Yeah, there he's switching out. He's probably going to haunt my... He's probably going to haunt my Wicked Soul. I kind of want to go for the 50-50 chance, like whoever wins the coin toss since I'm lower. But I'm just going to attack him. Very likely we'll just, yeah, we're just going to trade blows here. Because I don't think either of us wants to risk that haunt. Yeah, we're just gonna do Shadow Shocks, which is cool. Like that's basically we're sacrificing our Wicked Souls for each other. So I am gonna take him out unless he goes for that greedy haunt right now. He might go for that, and we'll see. I went first, so if he goes for... Oh, I hit very low, so he did actually get the haunt off. Alrighty. He's gonna bring in his Death Adder Hatchling. No, he's not. Huh. I think I'm still gonna heal anyways, because he's just gonna Rain Dance, and, there's no reason to attack him since he's just going to heal up to full. So that's just going to throw a tiny little heal on my Enchanted Pen. And I take weak damage with the Enchanted Pen, so I kind of want to bring him in, honestly. Also, I can dodge. No. I want to bring in my Imp and kill his Wicked Soul here. Because I have one more round of Immolation. That Immolation is going to kill his Wicked Soul here. Which is great. Okay. It's going to hit me with a Shadow Shock, which will probably crit. Unless I switch out. I think I do want to actually throw out my Immolation and take the Shadow Shock anyways. He's probably going to bring in his Snake. The Jade Mist Dancer isn't a problem, the Snake is, for sure. I think I'm going to go ahead and burn him in case he goes for the blind. He is going to go for the Poison Fang. He might go for the Puncture Wound to kill me here, so I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Enchanted Pen. There is the blind, so I'm going to go ahead and dodge now that... Oh, he went ahead and went for the Puncture Wound. That's surprising. I would have gone for the Poison Fang myself, just because dots against the Magic Pet are so strong. I'll go ahead and Foreboding Curse, and he is going to save his Death Adder Hatchling for the end, which probably means he will win. Because I will be too low on health, most likely, with my Enchanted Pen to be able to get the Foreboding Curse off on him. But if I get a... Does this kill him? I know he dies. Okay, the crit guaranteed. I actually don't know if I would have killed him without the... he's going to blind me absolutely for certain here. But I'm going to go for the Foreboding Curse anyways. There's the blind. As long as nothing crits, he actually doesn't kill me with his puncture wound. Oh, and he went for the poison fang? Alrighty. Well, now I'm going to foreboding curse him. And yeah, he made some interesting calls with his moves there at the end. First of all, I would have put the dot on my magic pet earlier on, and I would have puncture wound there at the end for the chance to crit my enchanted pin and kill him. But very close game, very scary game. But even though I was going up against such a good team, I was able to beat him. So this is a very, very strong team. It's very similar to my all-time favorite team, the A team, using the Ghastly Kid and the Fiendish Imp. You know, it's the basic haunt and swap team with Grays. But the problem that this team had, like I said, is you'll get countered with aquatics. And so the Enchanted Pen is the best aquatic killer in the game, besides obviously the Bone Serpent. Bone Serpent's just really good. But as far as like a perfect counter, he's the best. There is a Jade Owl. He's not very good, but Pet Focus team. The Enchanted Pen takes weak damage from aquatic abilities, and he has quills, which hits aquatics hard. So very powerful teams. These two right here. These two are pretty fun, and overall, I really like the Enchanted Pen. Kind of forgot that he existed, and I just added him to my collection today after Kairakaya, who I named my pen after, one of my fans and who watches my videos. He suggested that I try out some competitive teams with him, so I'm very glad I tried him out. He's a very solid pet, definitely one that is underused in the meta. I'd never see one myself, but a very powerful, fun pet to use. So yeah, I don't know if he's tier 1. If he's tier 1, he's low tier 1. I'm gonna say he's a tier 1 pet, honestly, but he's definitely not, gonna face roll any teams. You have to play him very, very, very smart. And it's pretty nice to have him on a team with a haunting song or something, just because he has no self-healing himself. I think he has no self-healing available at all. And so, yeah, the only way to heal him is with either a Son of Seath, with some type of Plague Blood user, a touch of Animus, or just an AoE heal. So very similar situation to the Vengeful Porcupette, where he can really tear apart tier 1 pets, just because of his foreboding curse, being able to get faster than them. He has a dodge, which he's able to use tactically. Yeah, very, very, very powerful pet, and a great addition to the basic Wicked Soul Fiendish Imp combo. Makes it a very, very powerful team. So, yeah. Alright, well, I think that showcases the Enchanted Pen pretty well. Go ahead and sign off here, but thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video.